Welcome back to The Base is Loaded. I'm Lucas, this is Phantasy Star 4, and Gumby's temple just exploded. There's just like a giant belly button in the ground. But the basement's still intact. Hey dude, what's up? Powerful waves of pure hate assaulted this temple. Didn't know Donald Trump's gas was that bad. The bishop had his hands full just to protect this one room. Well, that's how the basement survived intact. You can just fill your hands with the bishop. It was such a sudden thing, there was no way to deal with it. That we are all safe at all is quite a miracle. We owe our thanks to the bishop. Not any other chess pieces?
So you are the people who saved the Eclipse Torch. I'm glad you're here. The bishop awaits you. Just when we thought the dark cloud was lifted and the malice was gone. Oh wait, that's a different video game.
It's good you came. I am the Bishop of Gumby's Temple, which stood here for 2,000 years.
Bishop, what on earth is going on?
The temple has vanished without a trace. I mean, except for, like, the giant, scarred, burnt-out crater on the ground and, you know, this basement that's still here. But otherwise, there's absolutely not a single trace on the ground.
We've defeated Dark Force. Isn't that the end of our work?
The profound darkness still exists. And I'm not talking about, you know, the dark web either.
What's the profound darkness?
It is the root of all evil that has wrought death and destruction in Algor since long ago. Dark Force is but a tool of that existence.
Oh. This doesn't sound good.
Dark Force, he came to Dezolis to search for the whereabouts of Rycross.
Rickross? Is that like the Rickroll?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. Rycross, it has become something that is beyond your control. That's why the profound darkness stirs. If it can't lay its hands on it, it's not going to let you get a hold of it either.
Bishop, we don't understand. What is Rycross? Rickross? I mean, I know Chaz is an idiot, but come on.
Is there something so important that we have to scramble and find it again? Like the Eclipse Torch?
It is the place where all the secret answers lie.
Huh?
What do you mean? Even I'm confused.
It is not clear to me either what Rycross is, or where it is, or if it is, or how, or when.
Could you just get on with it?
When Rycross returns, the Arrow Prism will show the way, not to be confused with the Ford Arrow Star. I know nothing except this saying that has been passed along.
Arrow Prism? That sounds kind of nice.
The light of the Arrow Prism which illuminates everything.
Rune, you know about it?
Chaz, we have to return to Motavia.
To Motavia?
The first generation of Lutz stored the Arrow Prism in the Soldier's Temple, and I think there's also some really good scotch left there.
Oh, the temple on the island in the lake near Krupp.
We need a vehicle that can travel across that lake. We contact them immediately.
Bishop, thank you. We'll be sure to return the Eclipse Torch.
So, you will go to Rycross?
Yes. After all, we've come this far.
I see. Then I have done my part. All I could do was point you toward Rycross. It's up to you to shape history, or maybe the future, come to think of it. All hope is on you youthful ones.
Chaz. My name is Chaz Ashley.
I see. I entrust you with this mission, Chaz Ashley.
Get thee to the spaceship.
We have been awaiting you, Master Ren. Long time no see. I'm glad that you're all looking so well.
Demi, what is the condition of Motavia?
All systems on hold. There are no abnormalities. Everything you requested is already on standby.
As always, your preparations are impeccable, Demi.
Oh, thank you very much, Master Ren.
This is incredible.
This is a hydrofoil. We brought it from the machine center. It has been completely overhauled. That is why we didn't give it to you before. It's as good as new.
By using this, we can move across water.
Okay, Chaz. Let's get a move on and head for the Soldier's Temple. Stop being excited over vehicles and stuff.
Right, Timmy, are you ready yet?
I'm sorry, but at this point, I don't think I can be of use to you. The restart of all the systems in Motavia will take some time.
Oh, that's a pity, but good luck to you too.
Thank you, Rika.
Okay, let's head for the Soldier's Temple.
And there we go. Back to the Motavia. I'll save the game, and so we have some new hydrofoil item. Get hype with the new car and crash it into the town. We don't need to go there. Let's try this again. This car moves pretty fast. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the shape of some of those guys. El Milieu. Let's see what we're equipped with in here. The Grid. That's a piece of music by Philip Glass. An X-Burst. Almost destroys that guy. Has lower hit points than the other vehicles. But unlike the jet boat in Phantasy Star 2, it you know, does its own attacking instead of having you just sit there on top of it. I do plan to do Phantasy Star 2 at some point, but its regular attack's not very strong. That's kind of buttly. What am I saying here? I haven't decided for sure if I'm gonna do the like the regular version, or if I'm gonna get a hold of the what is it? Like the remake that they did, and get the translation patch, and do that. Because it's enhanced graphics, they improved a few other things. I don't like what they did with the music in it, but it may be a little bit nicer to do it that way, so I'll see. Currently listed are Everything Else, Stain in Life, Uzo, by Letter Transmission. Quite a generous guy. You need to cross the ocean, take on the job, and go somewhere. Alright then. And hop on here. I'm going to need to get rid of some items. I think I'm in the right island. Regular old boring enemies. Luckily, Cairo is not part... Oh, hey, new guys. Blue Rappy. They actually, though, harken back to one of the old games. That was a move. Oh, Ren's up. But anyway. Oh, found the wrong town. Torinco. Farming village, famous for its terraced fields. I mean, I'll need to come back here at some point. Well, that's the end of the town. But, yeah, Cairo's not part of any combinations, so that makes life easier. Yeah, they're isolated here. Oh, the birds. Has Alfred Hitchcock been here? Ah, Mr. Weirdo. Are you a merchant? Bunch of books about animals. Hey, do you have soda on your shelf? Oh, just plain dishes. Plain dish flavored soda. Why are all the houses in this town sounding like the shops? I don't remember that in the original cartridge. That is a curious thing. Okay, game. Oh, really? Books whose content he would hesitate to say aloud, and Rika is either scandalized or kind of chiding Chaz for his timidity about such things. Books about growing crops. I get it. It's a farming town, and they're plain, and one person has some cheap and or generic soda. You're not impressed. Fine, Chaz. Be critical of everything. We didn't even inspect their kitchens. You have nothing to say about it, do you? You know what? I'm not even going to bother talking to the other people. They're not worth time, are they? We'll just get back on the hydrofoil. We'll watercraft. We'll jet set. We're on another island. Leviathan. Maelstrom. He's kind of like the sandworm of the water. He's not doing that much damage, actually. And he's not that dangerous either. What do you know? Is this it? Nope.
Is this it?
Damn it. Yeah, that's Torinko again. Don't care about your faces. Here we go. Uzo. It's on the planet Motavia. I never would have guessed. Oh, a terrible world. You're Mr. Delightful. Oh, you've got a sign. Happiness will walk away. Okay. If you're happy, try everything. Wouldn't it be more like if you're unhappy, then try things? I mean, if you're happy, go for it too, but, you know, if you're unhappy, you know, that's a lot of reason to try things. Now, see, this place, the houses work, right? Ah. Okay, well, that's the information. What kind of kitchens do they have here? Pretty clean. Pretty plain dishes. And a big full-length mirror. And he's the sea captain of the village. Nothing to see, eat, or catch. Well, maybe we came to throw some things. How about that? Frayed mantle. That's what Rune came equipped with. I know all about that. Is that trying to imply that this is where Rune came from? Music loving. Hey, what did you play? Playing the flute. Is that a reference to what's his face in Phantasy Star 2? Although he'd probably be an uncle. If you know what I'm saying. And you go there and it's like, hey, where are those girls? And she doesn't have anything to say. Nobody else has anything to say. So then what's up here? Weren't they gonna sneak out in the middle of the night? Oh, they must have been caught. Or maybe we even saw at the little jail that they already got caught. I don't remember. It's been a bunch of episodes already. Pair of girls. Them. Oh. Wow. Well then. A 10-year sentence for debt? 50,000. Yes, I'll pay. Don't even have to drive back. There they are. Yep. So there they are, safely back home. One of them is repentant, and the other one doesn't care. Good job. And you break even, so it's not bad. Dying boy. Man with twist. Yes, I will. Remember that, I was like, oh, gotta do some things and all that. And I was like, yep, this'll mean something later. I think he said something about Monson for some reason. Let's see if the houses are still broken. Here we are. Culver's. Culver's Travels. Yep. Yep. Why would you say Monson? It's Termy. Yeah, I did. Yep. Even though she's a woman. Well, I mean, I guess since it's coming from a boy, you know, you can kind of accept that. But, I mean, come on.
Wow, look at this. It's the Alice sword. That heroine. We saw it, Termy.
Oh, Chaz is gonna do stuff. He's gonna swing it around.
Cool.
Chaz is gonna make up stuff and lie to a child. But are there times when it's appropriate to lie to a child? Maybe so. Oh, we're the second hero now. Alright. More of this back and forth. But these are at least quick missions. Once you can get to the right place. And if you already have the sword, it's even faster. Because I already bought it when I was there, because I knew I'd need it. Good job. The commission fee is 10,000 Meseta.
It's amazing that even a toy sword like that could save a life.
That was a genuine heroine sword, that is, to that boy.
Yeah, okay, fine. I pressed the wrong button. Just shut your mouth so I can pick it. Man with twist. Is it a donut twist? Mr. Sekrias of Turinko. We are at our wits' end due to a flock of birds who are eating up our terraced fields. Please exterminate them. Shouldn't his name be Mr. Dalek? In the middle. Here is the right house. I'm trying to remember if every house in this village was a business. Oh, now he has a face.
Are you the hunters from the guild? I am Sekrias. You've heard that a strange flock of birds has been eating up these fields, right? Well, the fact is, I know the place where the head honcho bird is. What I want to ask you to do is exterminate the head honcho bird. That head honcho bird can be found in a cave northeast of here. Exterminate. I beg of you, get that bird. Protect our fields. Exterminate the doctor.
I mean, come on, he said exterminate. I have to treat him as a Dalek. Oh, yeah, whatever. Alright, there's probably nobody interesting here. And I'm destroying my voice again, so this will also probably be my last one for the day. Hey, look, a cave. Rappy Cave. You're gonna sing a song in the Rappy Cave. Don't be such a snappy knave. I did not mean to run, but hey, I'll just go over here since there was stairs over there for Rappies. Oh, you're gonna flutter and peck. And then plop down on your butt. These guys also show up in Phantasy Star Online, which I've played offline because I came to that game so late. And plus, I'm not really much for those pay-to-go online games. I probably went the wrong way. Oh well. Blue Rappies, we met them outside. They're blue because they're blue. This informative commentary information brought to you by me. Well, it was the wrong way, but the other kind of wrong way. The wrong way that doesn't give you anything, and that's pointless because it's a dead end. Well, here we go. To the right way, which is on the right. So they named it appropriately. And more cave, more cave. Maybe this cave is just empty and devoid of stuff. I don't remember. I mean, why would birds have stuff anyway? Then again, why some of the other places being what they are?
So this is the boss bird of the flock that's been eating up the fields.
It's noticed us.
Okay, let's go.
King Rappy. He's your pappy. It's playing boss music. I mean, it's just a bird, and we just beat second Dark Force. He's got some motion blur on those antennae. But, hey, you know. So what does the Silver Tusk do? Let's find out. Nothing. Isn't that exciting, you know? Nothing happens. Alright. Would you like some Rayblade? Rika can... Oh, actually, right. Got a D-ban. Got a flare. And gotta do what you gotta do. We'll hit you with Tandle. Of course, I actually already know all the details here, but we'll just do this like this anyway. From what I recall, he actually can do a decent amount of damage if he feels like it. Anyway, some more Rayblade. And then she can shift herself. Keep on flaring on. Some pretty decent damage with these things. Oh wow, that actually hit for once. Alright, do that again. Nares. Flares. Hey, you got Zap. Not a very exciting fight, though, is it? Especially after Dark Force 2. One more Rayblade. Well, she's fine. Guess it's time to double slash and bash and crash. Oh, still got two more Tandle. They're not evil creatures, so Ephus won't do anything. Oh, no more Rayblade. But Nathu still might do some damage. We'll find out there. We'll just see what his attack does. One more Tandle. Yeah, actually his attack was stronger. Yeah, we blew up the bird. Hey, Rika level up. Oh, that angry bird, he ran away.
Hey, stop!
Stop that!
Dalek!
Please, let it go.
Why? You're the very one who wanted to exterminate it.
Yes, that's very true. I am sorry. Please forgive me.
What on earth is going on? And why do you sound like a Dalek still?
Okay, let me explain. Please forgive me. I've always been an animal lover.
Ew!
No, not like that. Recently, I discovered a new breed of bird. I've been collecting those birds in this cave and rearing them.
Rearing them?
Raising them, come on. But eventually they multiplied and began looking for food. They came to Turinko and started to eat up the fields. That's when the villagers got mad and tried to exterminate the birds. Isn't that cruel? All the birds wanted was to find some food. Then why did you commission the guild to exterminate the boss bird? Now don't get angry, hear me out. I knew that a head honcho had started to emerge among the birds. Very powerful. I thought even a hunter from the guild would be no match for it. See, I thought it would serve as a good lesson if the hunters got beaten. That way, I figured the villagers would stop being mean to the birds. So you wanted to use us? But it was a gross miscalculation on my part. I had no idea you guys would be so strong. I'm really sorry. Just lock me up in prison or whatever you want. Just get out of my sight. Gosh. What? You heard me. Leave. You'll forgive me? Thank you. He kind of looked a little bit like JonTron. And, I mean, he's got birds.
Chaz!
I can't say I don't understand him. Anyway, the boss bird has flown away somewhere, so the field shouldn't be in danger anymore. But won't they eat up some other field? We'll deal with that when we come to it. Now, everybody, let's just get out of here. This place sucks. So is Mr. Weird Face McFunnypants still here? I don't know. What do you think of him? Oh, it looks like those birds have stopped coming to eat the fields. And the guy in that house commissioned us to kill them. Oh, he apologizes. Well, I guess everything's all better now. And then it'll be all fine. Yep, there we go. Yep. So yeah, that's about that, and I will be saving the last remaining job for next time, because I happen to know that one's a little bit more involved. So this is Lucas, this is the Bases Loaded, this is Phantasy Star 4, and we've got another job to do, and we've got a Soldier's Temple to raid, I guess, Raiders of the Lost Prism. And then we'll get on with getting on and find out how to rickroll this game. So I will see you next time.